Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom, there was a cruel king named Varas. Vara's rules were so strict that even the smallest mistake could be punished by death. The king's cruelty spread throughout the kingdom, causing everyone to live in fear and despair. In a small corner of this kingdom, there was a man named Elias who lived with his wife and 2 small children. Elias was a diligent and hardworking farmer who always wanted to provide a better life for his family. Despite living under the tyrannical rule of King Varas, Elias always kept a glimmer of hope for a brighter future. One day, while working in the fields, Elias heard the heavy footsteps and the sound of horses' hooves. He looked up and saw a squad of royal guards approaching him. Elias' heart pounded as he knew that no good could come from the royal guards visiting the village. "Are you Elias?" one of the soldiers asked in a threatening tone. "Yes, I am Elias," he replied, trying to stay calm. "You are under arrest for treason," the soldier declared. Elias was shocked. He couldn't understand why he was being accused of treason. "I haven't done anything wrong," he protested. But no one listened. Elias was bound and taken to King Vara's castle. Have you ever been wrongly accused of something? Share your story in the comments below. When Elias was brought before the king, he felt terrified but tried to maintain his composure. King Varas, sitting on his throne with a cold, cruel gaze, immediately sentenced Elias to death. Elias couldn't believe his ears. He knew that there was no escape from death under the hands of this ruthless king. However, Elias was a clever man. He knew he needed to find a way to buy some time to escape this dangerous situation. He looked directly into King Vara's eyes and burst out laughing. His laughter echoed throughout the room, causing the king and his ministers to be taken aback. "What are you laughing at?" King Varas asked, his voice filled with anger. Elias tried to remain calm and said, "Your Majesty, I laughed because I just thought of something amusing. I have a special skill that I haven't had the chance to present to you. I can train horses to fly." The room fell silent. The king and his ministers exchanged skeptical glances. "You say you can train horses to fly?" King Varas asked, intrigued. "Yes, Your Majesty," Elias replied, "I can train horses to fly. But if you kill me now, you will never have the chance to own a flying horse." King Varas pondered for a moment and then ordered his ministers to discuss the matter. Some thought Elias was just trying to escape death, while others were curious about the possibility of training a horse to fly. In the end, curiosity prevailed. King Varas decided to give Elias a chance. "How long do you need to train a horse to fly?" King Varas asked. Elias responded, "Your Majesty, I need 1 year. During that time, no one should disturb me to ensure that your enemies cannot find a way to harm me." King Varas agreed and set Elias free. When Elias returned home, his wife and children were overjoyed to see him safe. His wife, Miriam, worriedly asked, "What did you say to the king that made him release you?" Elias recounted the entire story and explained that he had promised to train a horse to fly for the king within a year. Miriam looked at him with concern. "But you can't do that. You'll be killed when the year is up." Elias smiled, "I know, but we now have an extra year to live together. During that time, many things can happen. The king might die, or we might find a way to escape this situation." Elias began working diligently. He spent each day learning how to train horses and experimenting with various techniques. Although he knew his hope was slim, Elias did not give up. He always believed that as long as he was alive, there was hope. Have you ever faced a seemingly insurmountable challenge? Share your story of overcoming it in the comments below. As time passed, Elias became more skilled in training horses. He taught horses to jump high, run fast, and even experimented with artificial wings. Miriam and their children always supported him, even though they knew Elias' hope was tenuous. After 8 months, an unexpected event occurred. A neighboring kingdom attacked King Varas' kingdom. In the fierce battle, King Varas was killed. With the king's death, Elias no longer had to worry about training a horse to fly. He was free to live happily with his family. What lesson did you learn from Elias' story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Elias' story and his family's journey spread throughout the kingdom. Everyone admired Elias' resilience and hope. He taught them that, even in the most difficult situations, there is always hope and always a chance to change the situation. Elias' life became more peaceful. He continued farming, caring for his family, and living a meaningful life. Elias always reminded his children of an important lesson. Hope and resilience are the keys to overcoming any hardship. In our lives, hope also plays an incredibly important role. It helps us keep moving forward in tough times and believe that better days are ahead. Hope is not just about expecting a good outcome, but also about motivating us to take action and change the situation. No matter the circumstances, always keep hope and stay resilient. Because only when we believe and do not give up can we overcome all difficulties and achieve good things in life. Thank you for following our story. If you found this story meaningful and inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on other interesting stories. Let's spread the message of hope and the power of belief together.